This year, we're taking time to pause and express our gratitude for 8 things that God is doing in our church through you and your generosity. Today, I'd like to paint a picture of some of the places where your giving is making an impact. At this moment, you might be watching from your local campus or with your family in a living room or maybe on a phone in a coffee shop. But did you know that alongside you, there are hundreds of thousands of people participating with you at Elevation Church? They might be joining online from Facebook or YouTube or sitting in a seat at one of our other campuses. It's truly amazing to think that God is speaking to so many people beyond who's sitting just with you in this moment. If you follow us on social media, you know that it doesn't stop with the weekend worship experience. Our teams work every week to make the sermon reach new audiences through social platforms. Like Benjamin from Nairobi, Kenya, who streams the sermons on Facebook alongside his cousins in his living room. And Rose, who has shared how God used an Instagram reel to remind her that he has a plan for her. Just this year alone, we've reached millions of hearts through our social channels. The sermons that are preached are not just on YouTube and Facebook on Sundays, though. They're shared on television stations across the world. From Chicago to Los Angeles to Australia, over 1 million people receive the same message that you'll be receiving today, but through a TV screen. And even in places where access is more difficult, like prisons and jails around the world, we have the opportunity to minister through tablets where there are roughly 700,000 monthly Elevation Church views, and each view represents a person that God is speaking to through our ministry. All right, now we gotta talk about worship. Listen to this. In 2024 alone, the songs that have come out of our church have been streamed over 1.5 billion times. Yes, 1.5 billion. And not only that, but over 130,000 people have worshiped alongside us on tours this year. We got to go to places like Central Park in New York and TD Garden in Boston and the iconic Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee. And not everyone can join us on a tour stop, but there are people like Marcella, who's singing When Wind Meets Fire all the way in Paraguay. And Tice, a drummer who is a part of a worship team in Georgia, and they're singing New Thing Coming with his congregation. If you remember too, our pastor released his newest book called Do the New You at the beginning of this year. We read the book together in our e-groups, and over 14,000 people participated in this study. Like Laura from Mineola, Florida, who led a first-time moms e-group. She mentioned how Mindset to Christ is in me, I am enough created a space for healing conversations to happen between her group of women online who are navigating the newness of motherhood. Laura helped foster community for women not only in Florida, but also in Oregon, Nevada, and Wisconsin. We also have people in cities everywhere who meet for watch parties. In Puerto Rico, the Philippines, Nairobi, and India, people are gathering every Sunday to have church in their homes. Once a month, our teams also have the opportunity to take church to a city where there isn't currently an Elevation campus. This year, we've had 9 pop-ups. We worship together, hear a sermon, and even celebrate baptisms. Lish from Atlanta found our church on television and is one of the 857 people that we have baptized at a pop-up. The reach of this ministry is possible because of the investment that so many of you make. Every gift counts. God is meeting people exactly where they are with exactly what they need in so many places. Matthew 24:14 says, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all the nations." It's because of you and your support of this ministry that the gospel is advancing, that lives are being changed, and that hope is being found. So this week, when you take a second to express your 8 things that you're grateful for, I pray that God would bring to mind one of the many specific ways that Elevation Church has ministered to you. And then that you would pray for those who will be ministered to in the same way from another place somewhere else in the world. Pastor Stephen and I are so grateful for you and for your partnership. Thank you for your investment into the ministry of Elevation Church.
Hey everybody, welcome to Elevation Church. It's going to be a great day.
You're like in pre-experience mode right now.
so sorry.
We're with Elevation Plus
That's right,
now.
that's right. Elevation Plus.
Yeah, we're here to thank the people for watching, telling them you guys should come back, watch
Yep.
more, because Elevation Plus has
Everything.
That's right.
We got stories.
Yes.
We got creative elements. We have coffee, fam. What
everyone's
more do you
favorite.
need? Nothing else. So you want to make sure you like, make sure that you share, make sure that you subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
That's right.